Right, the CPU is located on the motherboard underneath this big fan and heatsink. First thing you want to do is unplug your fan and then start to unscrew it. Four screws again. There's the fan. In here, this is the heatsink that sits on top of the CPU. And now to remove this, with this particular model, you'll need a flathead. And I'll just show you. Down here, there's a little bracket. And all you do is put a bit of pressure on that and it should just pop right off. And there we go. So now just remove the heatsink, and this is your CPU down here. And you can lift this. I would advise never to touch it. But yeah. Here it is. The back of this is normally covered in an alcohol or an adhesive to keep the heatsink on. So I would advise that if you're not going to replace it and you're just looking, I'd leave it alone. To pop the heatsink back on, put your flathead in the bracket again, and that'll just pop back on. And then just screw your fan back on. I would start with my hands, but I can't get my hands in the holes. Nice and easy, don't do them too tight yet, make sure you get all four in. Give it a little wiggle. And once they're all in, just give them a little tighten. Nothing too major, you don't want to break anything, you just want to make sure they're tight. And that's the CPU.